It's a conversation that Black women aren't ready to talk about.
I think we need to talk about how a lot of Black Greek-lettered organizations would have a lot more membership if the current members were a lot nicer. Going to college, I never really wanted to go Greek until my roommate wanted to, and she was a white girl, but I was interested in the Black organizations once she put the idea in my mind. They were the only ones I had ever heard about prior to going to college. And it's so strange because you can see that each different organization has a little niche, a little stereotype of a Black woman that they sometimes perpetuate. And then as an interest, it was rarely welcoming, and it was often just like, you can kiss my ass if you want to be in this organization, as opposed to, let's embrace other Black women on campus and bring them into the fold. I don't know if it's just me. Y'all let me know.
It's about time that somebody started talking about what it's like when you can feel other people's energy and it doesn't matter where you are. She is absolutely correct. Like, there are some of us who are just lights. Like, we are the moment, okay? And this new Lionsgate that just happened really reminded us who the fuck we are. So it's like, there's a lot of people right now who need to stop thinking about us. It's really overwhelming, okay? Like, if you have something to say, just say it. Because what you don't want to do with people like us is fuck with us too much in the 3D. You can do it if you want to, but fuck with us at your own risk. Okay? Because when you are really connected in the 5D, and you have that peace and you have that understanding, that energy is something that people don't get. You don't even have to have a vengeful or revengeful bone in your body because it's already being done. What Beyonce said? When you lie to me, you lie to yourself. When you play me, you play yourself. Be careful. Be careful. Love and light, bitches.
It's one thing that you've learned as a Black woman working in corporate America.
If there aren't a lot of Black people where you work, you're going to have to be skillful at picking the Black people that you can trust as a Black person. Just an extra added layer of spice for our existence to have to, like, be weary of other Black people at jobs. But the reason this happens is because the amount of pressure we're under with white scrutiny, coupled with the fact that there's usually only a couple of us at a job, makes some Black people feel like they have to compete with other Black people. And so you might go into it wanting to make friends with all the other Black people, but everyone isn't actually going to be your friend. A lot of times it'd be the ones who are like, you know, we gotta stick together. And they hit you with that. Be careful who you commiserate with over work misery, because they're the people sometimes who will flip that shit and repeat it and turn it against you.
And by the way, I have a question, and don't fight me because I know how you girls like to tussle.
What is something that white people do that is really innocent but manages to piss you smooth the fuck off? I will start. If a white person calls Beyonce bae, J and bae, it's BB, it's B, it's Queen. I don't want to start a riot, but this is for Black women. For Black women. Okay. Do y'all feel like there is just like a subgroup of light-skinned Black women who, they're almost like the light-skinned goblins? Like, they will literally have like no personality at all. It's like they share one brain and they're like all in a group of friends. You know what I mean? Like, they have either the same sense of style or no sense of style whatsoever. They co-sign literally everything the other one does. And they're just like a new level, like a sub-level of Mean Girls. But you have to be like light-skinned with light eyes to be in the club. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
I would just like to share that being a black woman in public sometimes feels like being a caged zoo animal. You got a bunch of little white kids waving at you all the time, all in your face, and mommy, mommy, look at her hair, mommy, mommy. And I'm not saying that it's not sweet, but I'm just a regular human being in produce trying to get what I need, you know what I mean? You got white women all in your business about what you're buying. Ooh, is that good? Have you tried that? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Paying attention to everything that you're picking up. You have old white people acting awkwardly around you, gawking at you. Like, it's just the most bizarre experience. Being black is like being famous all the time without any of the payoff. Because I imagine being a black man in public is similar, except bitches are acting skittish and my brother's just trying to get some vanilla wafer cookies and mind his business. You know what I mean? Like, it's a lot. So I saw this commercial the other day that was like trying to make light of the fact that we don't talk about how women poop. And it was trying to make it funny, but it actually had the exact opposite effect on me. Like, it made me irrationally angry. And I'm gonna tell you why. I said this the other day to a group of people, or reminded them that privilege is typically blind to those who have it. And the fact that women are not entitled to talk about the things that happen to our bodies, the normal shit that happens, the literal shit and the normal shit that happens to our bodies, because it makes men uncomfortable. And how many of us have IBS and how many of us have all these issues, it's not fucking funny. Like, it's not funny. I don't. This is why men are out here looking stupid. Just in general, you know, because like they get to walk around with no critiques, no restrictions on how they naturally fucking function. So you have a group of people, women, who are overly critiqued, and so therefore, because we're queens, overly graceful in handling regular everyday shit, it just didn't sit right with me. Like, it's not fucking funny. It's not gonna be a funny ad for you to be laughing about the fact that we can't talk about how women poop. Like, that's not fucking funny.
Am I the only person who doesn't understand how the government can run out of money that they print and make? Like, what are you talking about? Print more, make more. Think I give a fuck? Good evening. On this episode of It's Not Right, But It's Okay, one of the main reasons why anytime white people are complaining about things that are going on in the world, in the country, or whatever, I actively ignore it at first. And it takes me a while to actually take in what's going on in the world, is because I don't care that the world that white people created is crumbling beneath them. Is it right? No. I should probably pay more attention. But it's okay. It's okay. I find it super interesting that if you went to go get plastic surgery and you asked for higher cheekbones and fuller lips, they would tell you that that's the high glam look. And really, it's just a black woman. So basically, plastic surgery is build a black woman surgery. I just want to say one thing about me. Don't fuck with my stove light. Okay? There are countless reasons why it needs to be on. I need that shit. Why was that ever? Don't ever turn it off. One thing about me is I will compartmentalize the shit out of anything. I don't know if it's healthy. I don't care if it's healthy. I'm wholly convinced that it is my superpower. Hear me out. The way that I make space for so many different points of view in my mind that I don't even care if they contradict, because it actually doesn't matter. Like, I'm wholly like, fuck white people. But then I will also fuck the shit out of your white son. I will talk about my mama to your mama like a fucking dog. But like, I also love everyone. You know, for a race of people that has never been fair to literally any other race, white people are the first people to lose their minds behind somebody cutting the line.
Let a white person think they got next any place and they're losing their mind over somebody cutting the line. Well, guess what? This white man got the right black woman in the Aldi today, okay? Thought I was cutting the line, tried to mansplain to me lines when there are signs that say separate lines. And when I tell you I let this white man have it, child, the Aldi was quiet and I was cussing. Because white people want to talk shit quiet. No, bitch, I'ma yell loud. My favorite line that I said when he turned around to talk shit to the other white person, I was like, you want to talk shit? Talk to me. And I banged my chest like that. I swear to God, do it. I'm so comfortable now. I'm so relaxed. Every once in a while, cuss a white person out. One thing that is not talked about enough, and is really a pandemic in and of itself, are period pimples. You can't see it right now because it's under the skin, but it hurts so bad. I get that life is generally unfair by design. But lately, I just been feeling like, but why are you unfair to me? Why are you being unfair to me? I didn't do shit. Damn. This is for the women who use the period tracking apps. Like, is it just me, or does the tracker app come off low-key offensive? Like, my cycle could be off for one day, and it's like, could it be late? Could you be pregnant? Like, chill out. You're not even supporting me the way that you're supposed to be supporting me. First of all, talk about something. It seems abnormal. Wow. It's one day. Why are you trying to incite me? Why are you trying to scare me? What are you doing? What are we doing? Would black men have a sense of humor without black women? Would white gay men have a personality without black women? Would non-black women have a blueprint without black women? Would the world have laughter without black women?